Shalom. Book of Tov. Tomahakim out there. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakatham. But I just want to run something by you, man. In Sirach. That's Sirach chapter 25, verse 2, man. There's three types of men that my soul hateth. 3 types of men that my soul hateth, and I'm offended by their life. One of those men, and you can go to Sirach chapter 25, Ecclesiasticus, in the Apocrypha, Sirach chapter 25, verse 2. A poor person with pride, man. A proud, broke person, man. A proud, poor person. He said, my soul hateth, and I'm offended by their life. Our people do not know that we're broke, that we're poor. Even worse than that, I seen an article saying the average, you just type it in, man, the average income of the United States, the average income, the average medium of income for the United States is $60,000 a year. $60,000 a year. How far are you from that? How far are you from the medium? You have to evaluate that, man. And then why are you smiling? If you that far from $60,000 a year, what are you laughing at? What are you prideful about? Humble yourself. And see, this is the thing about, we doing Prince of Power, we doing tabernacles this week, man, and it's just humbling down and experiencing nature, man, sitting out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that hard, man. I see Esau out here canoeing. I was leaving the campground today, and I seen Esau standing on top of the lake on a raft, man, in the middle of the lake, standing up in a raft. It's Friday, man. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? It's Friday, like. It's the middle of what? It's the middle of October. So, you know what I'm saying? It's time to humble down, man. It's time to humble down. Israel needs to humble down, even in this walk, man, even in this truth, man. Stop thinking you have something. You don't have anything. You're broke. We are broke. We are poor people. Especially as a nation, even though it may be some of you who make over 60,000. Maybe some of you make 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever. You still broke. Because you can't exceed. You can't exceed your nation. You see what I'm saying? If your nation is broke, you're broke. It don't matter. If your nation's suffering, you suffer. It don't matter, man. So you'll never rise higher than your nation. You know what I'm saying? So you'll always be a nigga. You'll always be broke. So you always need to humble down. And that's one of the first things. That's one of the keys. That's one of the answers, man. That's one of the pieces to the puzzle. It's humbling down. You know what I'm saying? And admitting our sins. Humbling down and realizing that we need help. See, that's the problem. If we don't humble down, we won't realize that we need help. We'll keep thinking that we can just work our way out this thing. We'll keep thinking that we can just figure this thing out on our own. But if you really realize that, how you gonna get to 60? How you gonna get to the average? Like, he was trying to get equal, and it's you're nowhere near. The average medium is 60,000. And I seen this also with this article. This engineer and his wife, 28 years old. They 28 now, but they were making. One was making 160,000 a year. The other one was making 100,000 a year. Engineers, they work for 4 years. At 24, they work for 4 years. They retired at 28, living in their van. So it's time for us to rethink things, man, to do things differently. It's time for us to separate ourselves, man, and start really bunkering down, man. Start saving your chips to go to another level. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to go to another level just filling out applications. That's not going to get us there. You're going to have to humble down. You're going to have to reorganize things. You're going to have to tear things apart. Things are going to have to be torn apart and rebuilt. You only have a certain amount of Legos to put this puzzle together. You only got a certain amount of pieces to put the puzzle together, a certain amount of Legos to build this infrastructure. Sometimes you're going to have to tear some of the puzzles down. Sometimes you're going to have to separate some of the puzzles and redo it. Sometimes you're going to have to recut them. Sometimes you're going to have to take some of them Legos down, recut them, reshape them, and build you something better. With that, I say shalom.